Welcome to PitchFest 2026, episode 3. I'm so glad to have you all here. My name is Alina Atta. I'm the Senior Research and Content Associate at Change Mechanics, and I am leading Startup.pk. For all the people who do not know what Startup.pk is a professional portal for entrepreneurs, startups, and ecosystem players who support them. It gives them guidance, tools, and industry connections to turn their vision into reality. We empower startups with via using different programs, and one such program is PitchFest. PitchFest is a virtual pitching program in which startups and early stage founders and idea stage founders come and pitch their ideas to a panel of judges and mentors and get honest, structured feedback and they walk out of the room with clarity, direction, and feedback. Let's get into it, but first let me introduce our panel of judges today. We have, let's wait for her to join in. We have Ms. Yumna Hasany. She is a public policy expert and she is an Australia Awards alumna as well, and lead mentor for Girls Pakistan, a global leadership program out of Harvard Kennedy School. She currently heads the program development unit at CWSA. If your startup has a social mission and you're building something for impact, Yumna Hasany is exactly the person you would want to be in the room. And thank you for joining us, Ms. Yumna. And can you say a few words? How are you feeling?
Yeah, thank you so much. Pleasure being here. I'm looking forward. I also went through the presentations of the teams. So I have some questions for them, but I'm overall excited and happy to support the teams in any way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and your commitment for building Pakistan's startup ecosystem. Okay. Hello, Ms. Giovanna. I hope you are fine. We were just waiting for you to join in to get the program started. Let me introduce you to the participants. Okay, Ms. Giovanna Remondini is joining us international. She is an executive coach and management consultant at Strategy Beyond Borders. She is ICF certified and Stanford trained in strategic decision and risk management. With a decade of helping founders navigate complex markets and turn their visions into something fundable, she brings global perspective to our PitchFest. And thank you so much for joining us today. And let me add, she has been a part of our programs, PitchFest. Back in 2020, and thank you for joining us again. I hope you're feeling well. Would you like to say something? Hello, Ms. Giovanna. Am I audible? Hello, Ms. Giovanna. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So let's repeat again. Sorry, but I was joining the meeting link I got in the calendar, and I was there alone. Episode 3, startup, episode 3, but nobody there. So sorry for being late to this meeting. And yes, you said well. I'm a certified professional coach and a team coach, and I work between Europe and the Middle East, particularly in Dubai from 2010, where I collaborated with many incubator, accelerator, supporting many startups on their journey. Of course, I'm not a tech coach. My role is more on soft skills, on leadership, on team development. That's my specialty.
Thank you. We really need that for our startups to learn from. So before we begin, let me set up some ground rules. This video is being recorded and this will be uploaded on our social media channel and YouTube as well. Each starter will get 3 minutes to pitch. Make sure to cover your what, how, and most importantly, the why. Why are you building this and who are you building this for? And be as clear as possible. After you pitch, you will get a feedback session from our mentors. They will be asking you questions. You can ask them questions as well, and try to be engaged and be as respectful as possible and keep it within your time limit. And a quick reminder for today, all of the startups of today are based on technology, but they are not necessarily AI based. We are welcoming all sorts of innovation. All right, let's get started. First startup we have is Study Sarmaya, and the founder's name is Sameer Kumar. Sameer, I would want you to start sharing your screen and start pitching.
Hello guys, let me share my screen first, then I can start.
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you can start.
Yeah.
Your screen is shared.
It's fine now?
Yes. You can start pitching.
Okay. So, hello guys, my name is Sameer, and I'm the founder of Study Sarmaya, Pakistan's. I'm working on building Pakistan's first digital education loan platform for students who want to study abroad. So, every year, thousands of Pakistani students get accepted abroad, but many are unable to go, not because they lack talent, just because they are lack of financing. Most Pakistani banks don't offer a student loan, and when they do, they require collateral that many families simply don't have. And there are no centralized platform to explore options for financing. So that's why Study Sarmaya are trying to solve this problem by connecting Pakistani student with financing providers. Student apply through our platform. We collect data, we collect structured data, real demand, and then we use that data. Study Sarmaya will use that data to build partnership with financial institutions. So here how it works. Students apply to our platform, we validate and structure their data, and then connect with them with relevant financing opportunities. What makes this powerful is data. We are not guessing data. Study Sarmaya is not guessing data. We are tracking it. We collect information like destination country, course, loan size, and repayment capacity. This allows us to present real and structured data to financial institutions. Our business model is very simple. We earn through commissions from lenders. Right now, we are looking to partner with banks and financial institutions. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for your time and interest in Study Sarmaya.
All right, let's move to the feedback of the mentors. We will start with Ms. Giovanna. Would you like to go first? Ms. Giovanna, am I audible?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are
Okay,
audible.
thank you, George. Because I put the mic off because maybe some noise. I didn't want to bother anybody. Okay, fine. Samir, my question is, how long ago did you start to work on these ideas?
Yes, these are ideas founders. Yes.
Yeah. So you are asking how long I'm working on this idea?
Yes.
Okay. So I think this idea came into my mind 2 years ago. when I was studying abroad. I did my undergrad in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. So that came into my mind. But I started working in this year March.
Okay. And are you working alone? Do you have a team working with you?
I don't have any team. I'm working alone. I just built my website now by my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you have any MPV?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
this-
I have MPV ready.
Okay. And so now what's your goal?
So
Your
so
next step?
my main goal is to partner with banks, Pakistani banks,
Uh-huh.
uh, and uh, um, and then that's the main goal for now. Yes, that's the main goal.
Okay. And have you already explored this opportunity? Did you contact any banks? What's the reaction of the bank?
So so I contacted one of the bank, and they said, so I'm based in Karachi right now, and they said our headquarters is in Islamabad. So you have to go there and contact them over there because all the policies come from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to reach out a few other banks as well in coming days.
Okay, perfect. And what do you think you need right now to move forward?
I think for now, I need to market my startup more because I need data. When I go to banks, I will require structured data to present them. That will be real data where students demand a loan for overseas studies, and I think it will be very easy for me to pitch bank when I will have a real data.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And have you done a business plan? Do you have any financial projection?
So I on my MPV, which I've just launched now, is live now, the website.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have created a form in that application form. Once any Pakistani student who wants to go abroad, so that student fill this form, and I will have a real data, and then I will present that data to the bank. So
Okay.
my target is at least I have 500 student data, then I can go explore to banks to partner with them.
And what these data are showing?
So this data is showing that there are suppose if I have a 500 students data right now, so these data will show that these are ready to go abroad for higher education, and specifically this data will show their destination. If they have an offer letter from overseas universities, they can attach that. The simple question, if in future, if there's a need of collateral, if that the student can put the collateral to the bank, and then they can get a loan. So these are the simple questions, and once I have a structured their data, and then I can go to the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for me. It's enough. Thank you, Samir.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. Any questions?
Yes. Hi, Samir.
Hi.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for your pitch and presentation. I like the idea. I feel because I'm also from Pakistan, so I think it's contextualized.
Yeah.
There is the demand and the supply. So just quick feedback was that when you shared the presentation was much later. You mentioned that you'd also studied in Ireland. So maybe next time when you go with this, you could also pitch that you were also once upon a time a student who was looking for finances, and this is what inspired you to come up with this idea. That's just one advice. So my question is that you said that in your slides, you also mentioned that your revenue model would be commission from lenders and then commission from banks. So if I were a bank, why would I invest on you? Can you just explain how would a bank be profiting, or what would be their contribution? If you could just explain the financing side of this.
So I think if I get success in this idea, so my study Sarmaya will be the only platform where all banks will be on board, and student can directly apply through our banks. So there will be only one window where student can see all the banks on the website, and they can simply apply according to their choices. So I think individual bank cannot do this as per my understanding or knowledge. So this will be, yeah.
So while you were coming up with this idea, did you do some research with the banks? Did you go through some the different banks and their policies on offering loans? And so, yeah, that's my question. What sort of research went into your idea?
So when I was doing research, I got to know that even banks don't have education loan for students who want to study abroad. Like they don't have a product even. So for me, it's very tough. That's why I'm collecting data for now. That's why I'm collecting the real data to present this data into the bank, that there is a demand and you just need to launch a product for this.
Great. So my question, you did mention data, and you said you were looking for 500 sample students. So what would be your methodology, and where will you be finding the students? Have you sort of planned that out?
Yeah. So for now, I just launched my MFB, and my next plan will be I will market this on Instagram through these trendy reels. And then another idea I have, I can actually um, uh, take a help from the consultants, education consultants. They have a real data. I can.
Yes, those are good ideas. So I think you're on the right track. Maybe that the digital marketing aspect would work, in person, visiting institutions, signing MOUs, and it's a good idea to take help or to make these education consultants your partners as well. And they could refer if they like the product, and which I think, of course, there is the demand. The problem has been correctly identified. There is a demand. We just need to fine tune the mechanism of this. So one thing is the actual research. The other thing is, once you have the student and when they apply for that loan, that part also has to be mapped out, which means they being closely involved with the bank. And the bank also needs to be very clear on the terms and conditions. And you, of course, because you're like the middleman, you're the person who's connected these two parties. So there's obviously you're also responsible. And then the client. So how will you ensure that your client or people who avail the service, they're going to pay back the loan? And maybe these are things that you may not have thought of, or maybe you have, but I'm just thinking of the future as well. And I'm putting myself in a student's shoes that, let's say if I have full offer letter and I get the money and all that, but then, maybe I run away or don't come back or something. So yeah, you would have to sort of figure that out or work with the bank. And of course, banks always have those policies because it's not the first time they're lending, but you'd have to sort of fine tune some SOPs.
Yeah. So I think, as per my understanding, that's the bank primary business to provide lending. So they have controls that they are providing land. They are providing money to that borrower. That person cannot run away easily. So I think for me that's the I'm trying to be a middleman for students and bank, and then banks will be the take care after that. But first few years, if I get success in this startup, first few years, my my goal is to provide loans to those students who can provide collateral, and then we can go for after that we can go for without collateral loans as well.
Okay, great. Makes sense. My just last question is, are you thinking of expanding the team? Or again, as the founder of this, you would of course have the main responsibility, but are you looking for new team members? Do you even need new team members? Are you thinking about, it's always good to delegate, but you would know better if your situation. So is there any plans for just hiring people part-time, full-time, or you're good on your own so far?
I think for now I'm fine, but in future definitely I will launch an app as well if I get success, as I mentioned. And there's so many things like marketing team. I need active marketing team. I cannot outsource this. So I'm working in UI right now. So I'm also busy. I'm just doing this as a side hustle. Once I get very positive feedback, then I will hire a team.
Great. And so I did say it was my last question, but this is my last question. So I'm curious, because I know a lot of students in Pakistan are also struggling to study in Pakistan. But your model is, of course, about sending students abroad. And I do understand that, and I understand from the banking perspective as well, that definitely means more money. But I was just curious if you thought that maybe you can have one sort of stream for students who want to study in Pakistan, but they may not have the resources. And obviously that money that's being spent in Pakistan will be much lesser than the dollars probably that the students need to go abroad. So I was just curious if you thought, oh, let me do something for the students who want to complete their studies in Pakistan.
Yeah, definitely. If I get a chance, yes, why not? But my primary goal is to work for students who want to study abroad, and for domestic loans, there are Edufy, Lahore-based startup. They are already doing this, but I think they are very small scale. They are not in Karachi. They are just providing loan to the Lahore students, or maybe Islamabad or Punjab students only. I'm not sure about them, but they are. I think they just launched now the international funding. But my idea is completely different. My idea is take up on board banks and then offer students loan to them.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sameer. So far, we're good. And then perhaps we'll ask other questions later. Thanks a lot. All right, over to Elena. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sameer, for the amazing pitch. And thank you, Yumna. Thank you, Giovanna, for the feedback. Let us move forward with our second startup of today. The name of the startup is GridMind, and the founder's name is Muhammad Ali Isa. Isa, you can start sharing your screen and start presenting. Okay, yes, your screen is shared.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible as well. Let's start with your pitch.
And am I showing? So
also, please keep your camera turned on. That is a nicer way to pitch.
yes. So hello everyone, and as you already know, my name is Muhammad Ali Isa, and I'm the founder of GridMind. So basically, the problem we are trying to fix that I have seen that many new universities are currently struggling with the basic softwares like to manage management in admin offices such as timetable, date sheets, and some other software. So we are like trying to build a academic portfolio style setup that universities can easily use our portfolio website that they can use and help them to make things easier. So basically, currently in our website, we have built it three major products. But one is a lecture timetable generator. Basically, its main purpose to generate a timetable, but it has been made with a polished UI and with efficient what do you say that efficient methods such as conflicts detection, like. If a few students conflict classes conflicts come and it can already catch them. Then we have an exam date sheet generator, same concept. It can uh, make the sheets for a university. And finally we have building and room management. This one is kind of interesting, like there are a lot of big universities, like departments are different scattered buildings. So if a teacher wants to know, like he wants to reschedule his makeup class, like he don't know which class will be free, this software will provide it with the service. What I have researched is like around 3000 plus universities and 1.8 million students enrolled in each, and many of these still don't have such basic software properties. And how we make money, our idea is there to sell our software as like a SaaS subscription, or maybe like a white label marketing, that they can use our software as a service, or basically buy our entire thing and label it as their own. Uh, Currently we have like the live website and the prototype that is already ready, that we can show it to people. And this was our team, which included Muhammad Aman and Abdul Samad. Due to some convening issues, they are not present here right now. And finally, what we need, that we need mentorship, as I'm just in my third semester, I don't know much about such things. So I do need a lot of mentorship, or maybe a little bit guidance that can help it. And the second thing is introduction. How will I reach other universities and able to show them and discuss about their products? And finally, what we actually need is like infrastructure. Right now we do have the website, but it's like a very small scalable thing. If like too many people use it at once, it's going to crash. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much for the pitch. Let's get to the feedback session. First, Miss Giovanna.
Yes, 1 second. Okay. Hi, I'm Muhammad. Yes, it's a great idea.
Thank you.
What is coming to my mind is, have you done any research about competitors, international competitors? I'm not talking about Pakistan, because I don't know exactly the Pakistani environment regarding schools and university, but I'm thinking to European, American. Have you done any research what it's already on the market now?
Well, I did a little bit of research, like not that much on the international brands, but what I've like seen is that the prices were a lot high. So basically, what we are trying to do is like put the price a little low so that our system can work. That was the main actually idea.
So your let's say advantage is your price is lower. What's
Yeah.
the difference?
First, can you repeat it? I did not hear that.
Okay, so you said you did some research. Why I'm asking this question? Because in Europe, in US, this kind of online system already exists. My nephew go to primary school and everything it's already online. So also the parents can see the table, the timing of the lesson, the name of the teacher. They can communicate with the school. We already have everything that is managing the student life, let's say. And
So
Yeah.
So basically, the way we have why we did this, actually there was one reason that this actually whole system was designed like for new universities and new, like my university, my own university is very newly and it did not have these systems at the moment, and I personally designed these and my own university is using that. So basically, the idea, as I already know, that big universities and big tech, like outside Pakistan, and so basically, it was targeted inside Pakistan and for like newly born universities.
So you think in Pakistan there is a market gap?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I don't know exactly the Pakistani environment, particularly the university Pakistani environment. I trust you about this. And regarding your GridMind, how many people in your startup?
Currently, we are three people.
3 people. And you are a student, or it's your daily job, the startup job?
Yes, we are students. Like we designed it for our university. Then, our teachers tried to promote us and like wanted it to like go and try to make it big. So yeah, that's why we are actually doing this.
Okay. So your university like your idea.
Sorry,
Your university, they like
they
your
like.
idea.
Yeah, they liked our idea. That's why they wanted to like promote us and then asked us even my own sir promoted me to like join this PitchFest.
Okay. And right now, which stage are you on
Uh,
building this online platform, scheduling system? Which stage are you now?
Currently, right now, like three of our softwares are ready, and two of them are still remaining. Like there was like two more softwares, like for the student attendance and one for admission system. Like those softwares aren't fully ready, but these three, the one I had shown, are already ready and live.
Okay. When you say are ready, you already deployed the software?
Yes, I did deploy it on the hosting websites such as Versal, etc. And on there, they are already deployed.
Mm-hmm.
But they are not we don't have like a proper domain of our own, domain name GridMind. We don't have that. That will cost us money, and that we don't have. So like we have gone with the free prototype style right now.
Okay. And what's your next step?
Our next step is to approach other universities and like start to do the marketing. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. And what's your goal to be in this pitch fest?
My goal in this pitch was to actually learn from all of you and learn from others, and actually know that this was like my first and as a student project that I'm like promoting here. So like the next time when I come and try to build more things, I can know like what things do you know, do you need to know before coming to such a place and work, and what are the necessities. Like I'm already seeing some flaws here right now in my project setup, and that will I will definitely try to improve.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Listen, I'm used that when I work with a startup, I work more time, one-to-one meeting. It's a little bit challenging for me, calm, and give ideas also because if I don't know exactly the situation, it's not something that you do in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes. That's my approach to startup. So if you have any question, do you have any question for me? Ask me questions. So it's not me asking question to you. Which help do you need from mentors?
Well, the major is what that I need, I have no idea like how to actually like someone can market your own thing. Like this is like a live website we have, but I had no clue like how to market it.
Okay. Okay, as coach, usually I don't give answer. I ask you, what do you think you can do?
What I can do actually the most, like go to other universities and ask them like that. Other than that, I have no idea.
And what is stopping you to go to other university?
I can go but I was not that confident that it will work or not actually.
Okay. If you don't go, you will never know. So that's a soft skill. What I do with startup about self-confidence, about what I need to be able to go to university. What is stopping me? That's my job as a coach. That's if you want, maybe we can meet one-to-one because very often these conversations are very confidential.
Yeah, I can understand.
It's very confidential. So for privacy, usually I don't go in an online meeting on very confidential information. It's personality, it's attitude, it's mindset.
Okay.
So if you want, you can connect with me via LinkedIn and I can give you one free meeting.
That would be
Josh,
very
I
nice.
can offer this, or maybe it's out of your policy. I don't want.
No, no, it's fine. That would be very nice. Like I will learn a lot from you.
Okay, I'm not teaching people. I'm um, I'm stimulating people to think with their mind. I'm
Okay.
not an expert in your university. I'm not an expert on your Pakistani market. My the role of a coach is to help you to think.
Okay.
A coach don't give solution. A coach support you to find solution.
Okay.
So connect with me with LinkedIn, and if you want, we can have a one-to-one meeting.
Sure, I would love to.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you, that. So, Mohammed Isa, I think one thing I have to appreciate is that you yourself said that now that you are listening to your pitch and you've listened to Samir's pitch and taking feedback from us, that you see some flaws. So I like that self-awareness. And again, we're all here to learn, we're all here to improve. No one has the right answers or the perfect answers. So this is a process and a journey, and you're going on that. I think our first mentor and coach has pointed you in the right direction. So one thing is before, and this is for really everyone who's listening, that generally I feel our focus is on marketing and how to push the product. But what we need to focus on is primarily the product. The foundation, which is your product or service, has to be really good and it has to solve a problem. Now, your problem, I'm also, I understand, I've also been a student and I've been a teacher. So I understand that good universities already have that management information system. So your market is those newly emerging universities.
Yeah.
But I think you need to do your homework, visit these universities, even visit your department and have these focus group discussions, interviews, do a survey form, and see what options are there. Because if I was in a university, I could just upgrade my software, right? Why would I be coming to you? So you also have to think that is your product the answer to the university, or they could just buy a bigger package of the existing software that they have, which might solve all these coordination problems. But as I said, go back and do some research. And perhaps you can fine tune this idea and even pivot a little bit. But that all depends on the research. So go to these newly emerging universities, which are in the smaller cities or the larger cities, talk to their admins, the registrar, the controllers, the ops people, and pitch this idea. You haven't done that yet. You've just asked your university. So that's just one sample, right? Now
Yeah.
you find some other universities and see what their feedback is. What I did like that in your slides was also you had a slide on which and it was sort of clear that I need help in this. So that's always good that if you ask for help, you should at least have an idea of why you need help. But I think, yes, here the pivotal question is the product. So do some homework and see what features it has or is missing, or was it ever needed in the first place? Go back to that main question or the root of the problem. You do have the skills, so you have team. Sure, if you have built one app or a website, you could perhaps make another website. So you have the skills. You just need to do some bit of more research and homework on this. And happy to support you on the journey. Thank you.
Thank you all for your time.
Happy to be here. Yes. Over to Alina.
Thank you so much for the feedback, Yumna. Unfortunately, our third starter for today could not join in because of a family emergency. And so, yeah, this brings us towards the end of the program for today. And Yumna, do you have something to say about our Pakistan's ecosystem and the program PitchFest itself? You are not audible.
Sorry.
Yes,
My apologies. Yes, I do appreciate this initiative, this exercise, and I think it's great to have your regional international mentors with Pakistani mentors. And, I'm also learning from all of you. So I think this is a platform, it's an opportunity. It's not about having the right answers or the wrong answers. It's just about exploring options. So I know that in this group, we had mostly students or the early career professionals, but whoever's listening to me, if you can sign up and participate, get some feedback. This is exactly what we said. Share your ideas with other people, with experts, and see what they're saying and learn and use that feedback to improve yourself. So I think great idea. I really enjoyed myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, totally. That is the whole point of PitchFest for the early stage founders and students to learn and try to put themselves out there and learn from the mentors and everybody else. So thank you so much. Ms. Giovanna, would you like to add something?
One second. Sorry, there was, I have a question for you, Alina. There was another startup.
Yes, he's having some family emergency, so he couldn't join in. That is a problem.
They cannot join today. Sorry, I missed the first part. So our event is
we're done for today.
Yeah, I will say in Arabic, halas.
Yes.
Okay. And this startup will participate too, because I was very curious about sales.
Yeah.
Sales platform. Fine. Thank you very much. And I invite also Samira to connect with me via LinkedIn. And if you need additional mentorship coaching, I will give one free meeting.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to Yumna. I really appreciate your curiosity.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm very happy. I'll also connect with you to learn more about coaching. And I like what you said, that you're there to stimulate thinking. And a lot of the answers that we have, there's somewhere in our brain. You sort of just help us get to that point.
Yes.
But I really enjoyed listening to you. And it was really good session, all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. To everybody.
So yeah, let's bring us to the end of the session. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you to the mentors and thank you to the participants for pitching. And yeah, that takes a lot of
thank you.
Bravery and courage. And thank you everyone and keep building the ecosystem.
Bye.
Thank you for your time, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Allah Hafiz.